Good morning, folks. I don't know what time it is when you're watching this, but it is morning time here in Kentucky. And since I am actually car camping, I figured I would actually go over probably the handiest little item I have bought in the past several months. And it's directly stemmed from car camping like this. So when I do gun and knife shows, usually they're one, maybe 2 nights, so I don't get a hotel or anything like that. I just sleep in the back of the vehicle. I wanted a way to make coffee, hot chocolate, cook me some hot dogs or brats, whatever, easily, conveniently, cheaply, and it being a small setup. I didn't want to pack around a lot of stuff. So I came across this little product, and now it goes with me and stays with me in my hiking day pack everywhere. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here in my day pack, and if you've seen my Terra Hamara video, you've already seen this, but we've got this little kit right here, and in it is the main product of this video. This is the Dragonfire multi-fuel cooker. Very simple, basic little, as I would call it, a pocket stove. There we go. So there you have it. That is all there is to it right there. You can carry 3 fuel tabs in there. The way you would actually use it, you take the 2 outer ones out, open this one, set it down in there, and light it. Pack it back up, and that's it. That's all there is to this thing. It's small, fits just about anywhere, packs great in bags, being that it's a flat square or a flat rectangle versus something larger. You know, I do have a propane bottle stove and stuff like that, but this is just so doggone handy to always have with you. I've used it on a day hike to fix freeze-dried meals. I've used it to grill steaks with. You can in fact grill a thin New York strip on it without issue. I got mine to medium, which is just where I liked it. I've grilled hot dogs on here. I carry a little grate in the pack as well. So I can set this up just like this, put my grate on there, and now we've got us a little grilling surface. I usually see anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes of good steady burn out of a fuel tab, depending on really how much oxygen flow you're getting through it. And then when it comes to water and how quick it'll boil, that's dependent upon a lot of what the starting temperature is. I did a test at about 60 to 65 degree water temperature to start with, and it was boiling in about 8 minutes to a rolling boil. Now, it was not maintaining that for the 3 minutes. I believe it is recommended for water purification, but it did get to a rolling boil to use with a freeze-dried meal. So it's just an awesome, handy little product. I've used it last weekend when I was down to Georgia bushcraft. It was in the 20s at night. I was able to light one of these little ones in my tent while I was getting ready, and I noticeably increased the temperature in the tent. Now, obviously it did not stay, but it was enough to knock the chill off while I was changing, getting ready, and climbing down in my bag. And then this lightweight sheet metal takes no time to cool back off. So I just kind of kept it there within arm's reach once it went out, and I made sure it was cool to the touch. I just folded it up, set it over out of the way, scooted me some dirt around, or grass around, so that it was just down to bare dirt. But that's the gist of this thing. It weighs very little, just very compact and convenient. It will fit, I discovered actually yesterday, it will slide in the, my Expedition PLP pocket that I keep on the front of my kit bag. So if I want to toss it in there instead of my phone for whatever reason, now I've got a cooking source in there. Something else I've been able to do with it is if I've needed a little bit longer burn time or a little bit hotter, open this up, start a fuel tab, you know, place your fuel tab down in there, and then once it gets to burning a little bit, you can pile you some sticks in there on top of that and use it as a little mini natural fuel cooker per se if you wanted to. So different ways to go about this. I'm actually going to go ahead and fix me some hot chocolate coffee right now, but this is the conclusion of the actual review. It's just an awesome little thing, so I wanted to get that out there. I sell these for the cooker and a box of 12 fuel tabs. I sell them for 10 bucks in person. If you're interested, I'll do them for 15 shipped. So just reach out to me, hit me up on any of the socials, or info at the gearshak.com, and I'll get you one of these little kits sent out. It does not come with the grate, it's just the cooker and 12 fuel tabs, but it's a handy little thing to have. So right now, y'all are more than welcome to hop off. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you think of it. But if you want to stick around, I'm going to go ahead and actually fix me a drink on this as well. So I'll go ahead and undo the pack here, but I really like it because, like I said, it fits conveniently in my day pack. Now that cooler weather is set in Kentucky, I'm keeping me some hot beverage items in here as well. So we're just going to go ahead and fix some Folgers Instant, and we're going to use this pack of hot chocolate that I accidentally ripped earlier that's already open. So we're going to just fix it using those. But essentially, the whole premise behind this was I wanted to have something, like I said, when I come to these shows, that I could just cook me something basic on, because I realized I was spending a lot of money eating out and getting coffee, and this was just a compact way because it'll all fit right there in my day pack. My day pack's always with me anyways. I don't have to bring anything extra with me. So clean this area out here. Pick up some stuff behind the scenes, make some room. You can light these gel blocks as well with a ferro rod, a lighter, a match. I typically just light them with a match, or with a lighter, I mean. Just seems to be the easiest. So we're going to, just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and set this down here on the parking lot. I don't want to catch the inside of the car on fire. That would be a bad time. And yes, you're probably thinking, well, if you're already car camping, why not just have a bigger setup? I just like minimalist. I like things to just be compact and convenient and not have to tote around anything extra. Let's see. Get this out here a little bit better with the sun shining on. Alright. Well, it's 16, alright. So we're going to use this new Grail nesting cup that I got last weekend. I'm going to go just a shade under 16 ounces there. I don't have my lid with me, so you probably will definitely be able to heat the water up quicker if you actually had a lid for it, but I don't have one with me. So open this up, just drop that down in there, take our lighter, and now you honestly usually won't see the flame at first. It'll be pretty clear, and once it gets to burning, you'll get a good flame. You can set it on there without the grate, but being that I have one, I typically just go ahead and set it on there. I usually use a wider cup for this. And there we go. So now we're cooking and get our water up. I'm not going for a boil since I'm just fixing some hot drink. I just want the water warmed up and we'll see what happens. I'd say we'll probably be about 16, probably about 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes before we get to where we want to be. See if you can see any flames in there. This is clean burning. These Dragon Fuel are clean burning. They are essentially, I'll roll in some pictures of the packs, but they're essentially just denatured ethanol. They are safe to cook directly over top of. They are actually a British product, and I believe they are NATO issued in Europe. Flames usually do get a little bit bigger as the block burns down. Typically my rule of thumb is for the coffee and stuff, once it burns out, I just go ahead and call it good for that. I am doing, I don't know how well it shows up, but I am doing a little bit more than 8 ounces. Grail markings on the cup, the markings in the Grail cup, excuse me, start at 16 ounces, and I'm a little bit below that. I'd say I'm closer to 12. I have noticed when I've done this before, that anything over 8 ounces does take noticeably longer to get to a boil. When I've performed it, actually measured out 8 ounces, you could get it to a boil. We'll see if you can even get this to start boiling now. And we'll see just how long this will keep burning for. Alright guys, so our flames are out. It did not come to a boil this time. Looks like we got about 7 minutes of burn time out of it, but it is for sure hot enough for coffee and hot chocolate. So that wraps that up. Just like I said, wanted to give a quick overview of it. Feel free, like I said, to reach out to me on socials or send me an email. I'll put my emails here at the end. But you guys have a great one. Keep your knives sharp and your lights charged, guys. Y'all have a good one.